meditation is really about familiarizing our mind with something. We want to do good things. We want to familiarize ourselves with nice things like kindness and gratitude and patience, right? We don't want to familiarize ourselves with negative things. But that's really the ultimate goal of what meditation is. And it's really got a two-step process. So probably most of you are here because you'd like to relax, right? To be more calm, to de-stress, chill out, right? It's like the main entry point of meditation, and for good reason, because meditation is really good at teaching us how to relax our mind. And that's really step one for us, is to relax our mind, because our mind is very busy all day. We sometimes, even when we think our mind is not busy, it's busy. Right? We're always multitasking. We're always thinking about the next thing or thinking about what happened previously. Our mind is constantly going like this. If we think about our mind as a lake, right? A still lake, right? We can see the reflection very clearly. It's very calm, very peaceful. What happens when it starts to rain? Can't see the reflection. It's not calm. The lake is no longer calm. And that's what's happening in our mind, right? Our mind is normally quite still, quite peaceful, quite calm, quite clear. And all of the distracting thoughts that are popping in and out of our head, seemingly out of our control all day long, are like raindrops. And they make it hard for us to see things clearly, right? To react reasonably. You ever notice that? When you're like all stressed out, we do and say things that we don't normally do, right? We're panicked. So really, step one of meditation is to clear away some of these raindrops. And then step two, which is what we're really going to focus on a lot today, is using that kind of new still lake to look at the reflection. We want to ask why. We want to kind of do some internal investigation into some of the things that are bothering us, right? We can investigate anything. And when we investigate things with a clear mind, we sometimes can come to a more beneficial conclusion, I'll say, than when we're panicked, which is why it's very important to relax our mind before we engage in this other type of meditation, which is called contemplation, in case you want to sound fancy one day. All right. So for relaxing, which is pretty much why we're all here, right? We're going to do breathing meditation. You probably heard of it. It's not that out there. The official kind of terminology is single-pointed concentration. Essentially, we're going to focus on one thing. We are going to not multitask. I know we love multitasking. It's not good for being peaceful, so we're going to not multitask, which is quite challenging. We're very used to multitasking. We're going to focus on one thing, and the thing we're going to focus on is our breath. And we're going to try to focus so exclusively on our breathing that all the other thoughts that are kind of bouncing around in our mind are going to fade away. Just like when you've been in like the zone working or exercising, right? Same concept. The distractions that are normally there, we don't hear them, you know? We don't hear people talking. I used to work in an open office, right? Very distracting, right? There's so many people talking. But when I would like really get into a project, I would not hear any of the conversations, right?